how to prioritize your purpose for impact. So you might think I want you to go and do or start creating a priority list, but absolutely not. I want you guys to clear the clutter. So what do you mean by that, Katrina? So we typically have so much clutter in our life that it is hard to have clarity because there's so many things in the way. So what does that look like? That looks like clearing the clutter in your space, like in your car, in your home. That looks like clearing the clutter in your phone, those photos, those videos, your email, any type of electronics like your desktop, and thinking about, and as you clear things, what's going to happen, you guys, is you're freeing up space where, in a sense, almost like a computer, in the sense of you have all this clutter consciously, subconsciously, and then you wonder why you don't have clarity, or you wonder why you don't have the ability to prioritize, or you wonder why you're not exactly clear on your purpose. It took me clearing clutter, and not only doing it once, but continuously, in order to be clear that my purpose is to create a life and business I love and help others create it. That my purpose is to, part of that includes traveling the world and getting to know different cultures. And one of my favorite scriptures talks about go out and make disciples in all nations, or of all nations. So all that started speaking to me years ago and lining up with being salt, being light, being a city on a hill. So in those areas that I talked about with how to prioritize purpose with impact and clearing your clutter, what area will you clear first? So think about what area you want to clear first. Is it, for example, your car? Is it your closet? Is it, your home? You haven't cleared or donated or given away anything in years. Then likely you've got a lot to clear through. Is it your phone? Is your phone constantly screaming at you that you don't have enough space? Friends, that's a great sign that your phone might be where you want to focus on first. I'm constantly clearing my phone and keeping my photos and videos under about 60 or even less. Is it your email? For me, my email is typically on a daily basis down to under 3 emails at the end of the day. Meaning my KPIs, key performance indicators, my goals daily, and my celebrates daily. And that helps me feel clear, free, purposeful, prioritized, passionate, because I don't have this weight of different things, on me. And you guys, if all of those that I mentioned are speaking to you, don't think you're going to get to a place of ease and clarity and flow overnight. This took me years to get to in some areas. I started really focusing on clutter back in 2011 more and more and more in every area. Before that, I had really only focused on it in business or in finances, and then changing my mind to focus on every area and realizing that clutter matters in every area. So comment down below, tell me what area you're going to focus on with clutter, and maybe what you believe your purpose is, and how some of that clutter keeps you from taking the purposeful, prioritized action on your purpose. So your next question may be, well, Katrina, how do I prioritize my days once I clear clutter, and what does that look like? Friends, that's an ongoing process. I'm going to share with you some tips and ways that I do that, but take what works for you and leave what doesn't. So for example, I practice a sacred 7 morning and a sacred 7 night, and that consists of prayer, Bible reading, music, a positive message, journaling, movement, and I am statements, okay? And then at night, that looks slightly different. And I give myself the freedom to change that from time to time, okay? Then I align my days to what I call the 7 steps to success. And that's taking 3 actions minimum, which we do anyway, but they're not always aligned, in spiritual, mental, emotional, relational, playful, physical, and financial. Then that leads into what I call the Create 7. So obviously I love 7s. 7, if you didn't know, also means perfection and completion. And the Create 7 centers around my purpose and prioritizing that with launches, with community, with media, with series, with projects, with clearing and scaling. And some days I'm focused on 1 to 3 things, and some days 7 of them are moving forward because of automating with systems, with structure, because of delegating with virtual assistants and more. So those are some things to think about when you think about how to prioritize your purpose for impact and how to set up your days, which leads to weeks, to months, to your vision, to years, etc. So thinking about all that. But the thing is with that, you guys, you also want to think about your vision and what that looks like for your life, because that helps you take that vision and dial it back into the year, into the 90 days, into the day and the hour, and then thinking about, are the actions that you're taking aligned?